Alright guys, it's time to finish Ulbricht's Chapter 2 once and for all. Welcome back guys, the Natives Kyra here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we continued on with the Victor's Hollow tourney to finish off Ulbricht's Chapter 2, and we are now at the final boss fight where we'll be able to take on Gustav, the Black Knight, and hopefully find out where Erhardt might be. Our party is all healed up, our equipment should be all sorted out, we are in no shortage of defense or attack here, and our stats look pretty good. There's not much else. Oh wait! I'm forgetting something. Ulbricht needs to learn his final skill, Brand's Thunder. Unleash a tremendously powerful sword attack on a single foe. Alright, that took away most of his JP, but we'll manage. Alright, Ulbricht will definitely need surpassing power after this. Alright, that should be everything now. Equipment good, our health is good. Yeah, looks like we got plenty of healing items for us. Alright, let's do it. Actually, first off, I do want to remind myself on what this guy's weaknesses might be. This guy's the Black Knight. He stands 4 cubits tall and weighs 13 stone. If you've come this far, then you hardly need my advice. Who are you anyway? Seriously, who is this guy who's talking to us here? But if you're asking, then I'd say stick to the tried and true. A sharp spear, a heavy axe, a fine bow, and a quiver full of arrows. Despite the name, I suspect he's weak against dark aspected attacks. And I've yet to meet a man who didn't burn. Oh, that's kind of demented. Christ. Alright. Spears, axes, bows, fire, and dark. Okay, have to keep that in mind. Alright, there's nothing else to do but go fight.
Good.
You've come this far, now you simply have to win. Second place is out of the question. I ain't never seen the girl this agitated before. You've lit a fire under her, that's for certain. Why shouldn't I be agitated? He beat the reigning king, the one they said was all but invincible. By the gods, the devil can take me if this Black Knight thinks he's the match of a Kingslayer.
Huh?
What? Is something the matter? Do you know something about this Black Knight I don't?
Truth be told,
Whatever this Black Knight may be, judging by his previous fights, he stands the equal of any king.
indeed.
No man should enter a battle expecting an easy victory. Least of all against one who is trained in the sword by Erhardt. Yet neither should any man shy from battle for fear of defeat. I shall fight with all my strength, and if the gods will that is not enough, then so be it. Agreed? Right, I know how it works, but just make sure you use all your strength. I wouldn't want anything... Your cheeks turning red, girl. Oh!
Ouch.
Watch it now, that wound's still healing.
Coming up!
And from the West Gate, Ulbricht Eisenberg.
Now then,
That's my cue.
Greetings.
You kept up your end of the bargain. I'm impressed.
whoa,
And I am impressed as well. You've won hard battles against capable foes. Once you mentioned Sir Erhardt, I didn't have much of a choice now, did I? Lest I dishonor his name as my teacher. He told me a lot about you, back when we were both serving in that mercenary band. You still lost? Still wondering what that unbending blade of yours is for? Joshua fought for love. Archibald for the memory of his father and the honor of his line. I once fought to protect someone, but I failed, and that person is no more. Yes, mayhap I am lost, but not today. Today, I fight for victory.
Indeed.
I see you found yourself an answer. Let's see how well it serves you in battle.
Prepare yourself.
Then to arms!
Begin.
Let the final duel begin!
I will
Alright,
not
it's time for the real boss fight of Ulbrich's Chapter 2. Gustav's defenses are all but invincible.
Out of my way.
All of his weaknesses are covered up, so we can't access any of them. All we have to do is take out these two shield wielders in the front. Alright, let's start off by using swords here with a mercenary from Therion. Alright, looks like the two shield wielders are weak to swords. Alright, that's the first thing I want to do.
I will cut
Let's
you
take
down.
these guys out as quick as we can.
Come in, if thou darest.
Here goes nothing.
Looks like Gustav's got a full party on his side. Gustav gets to move 2 turns, and both his shield wielders get one move a turn. Alright, so it looks like we're fighting 4 against 4. Probably the fairest fight I've had since the beginning of the game, really. Alright, let's get another level slash out here. Alright, if I remember, Gustav's weaknesses are bows, and I believe axes, and spears. And also fire and dark.
Out of my way.
Alright, let's get another mercenary out here. Let's break these shield wielders. Alright, there we go. That should take them out.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright, let's get an armor corrosive on one of
Making
them.
them defenseless.
Victory.
Let's
shall
get an
be
Abad
mine.
going with Ulbrich.
Bring it on.
Let's get an Abad going with Alphen.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Let's use another armor corrosive on this other
Making
shield
them
wielder here.
defenseless.
And Therion can use Shackle Foe
Let's do this.
on Gustav here. Let's get it maxed out for a total of 9 turns of reduced physical attack. Cross Strike. Alright, looks like that attack does nothing, especially with all our defense here. Level slash 2. Looks like I'm fighting Ulbrich.
All right.
He has the same exact skills. Alright, let's get an amputation going with Alphen here. I believe his axe is stronger than his sword. Alright. This should take him out. Alright, 8021. He's down.
The battle
Gustav is
truly
partially
yours.
exposed. With the next shield wielder, he should be fully
Watch
exposed.
my blade dance.
8075, and he's done for. Gustav's completely defenseless now. Alright, let's get axes out here. Triple strike. That barely does anything. Alright, let's get a bow. Nice.
Come in, if thou darest.
Let's get fire out here.
Bring it on.
Let's get spears for good measure. Let's use 1,000 spears. I didn't expect us to break him so easily.
The battle is truly yours.
Alright, is there anything we can do right now? Not much, I'm
All
afraid.
right.
Just for the sake of it, let's get dark out here. Which one is dark? Should be this one.
How do you like this?
Alright, Gustav has now all of his
What
weaknesses
next?
exposed, and what can we do now? Hana could definitely use some HP, so let's use an HP piece out here.
Small blades cut steel.
Great, that's almost 2,000 HP. That'll bring her up to
Come
full
in,
easily.
if thou darest.
Can we steal? We cannot steal from Gustav. I wonder why. Cross strike. Oh, that hurts. Triple strike. Yeah, that actually is doing a decent bit more damage now that we don't have Hired Help active. Let's reactivate it.
Now then,
Alright, let's heal Alphen.
you shall
He
be
looks like he
healed.
could use some topping up. Actually, let's just heal the whole party.
Here we go.
We could all use some extra HP.
Try this.
Healing Mist. Always a good
What
bet.
next?
Alright, Hana has insanely high accuracy. Alright, looks like we've taken out 4 of his shields. That's great. Okay.
Now then,
Alright. All that's left now to do is get his shields
Out of
down
my
as much
way.
as we can.
Here we go.
Alright, there we go. Level slash. Alright, looks like we're reasonably well protected
Letting
against
the
it.
hunt begin.
There's nothing we can do now.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright. Anything we can do? Let's get a take aim out here. Level 2 for good measure.
Never missing.
Out of my way.
And let's get an armor corrosive out here. Again, a level 2 for good
I
measure.
see through the defenses.
Alright, that's 5 turns of reduced defense. Black
What's the
Blade.
big idea?
Ugh. Another cross strike against him, too.
Shucks.
I'm gonna have to rehabilitate him. Alphen is currently terrorized. While he's under the status condition, he won't be able to gain new BP or use what BP he has. Let's get an Abide going with him. Let's get an Abide going with Olbrich, too.
Out of my way.
Alright, looks like we have nothing left to do except break him.
What next?
Alright,
Coming.
let's use triple attack here with the Highland Rat King 1. An easy
Now then.
10,000 damage. Alright, it's time for Olbrich to use a divine skill.
Is
It's
on
time for
back.
Branch Thunder.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
14,000 damage, almost 15,000. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Alphen has got to rehabilitate himself.
Just what you need.
Alright. Theron needs to collect from him now. Oh, we can't collect from him either. Alright. No skin off my back. Let's just use a max steel SP. He's almost done for.
Letting the hunt.
Honda can't do anything. Let's get an
Bring it
amputation going with Alphen.
Let's get down
This
to
should
work.
take him out for good. 8106, and he's down.
That's what
And
I'm
that's the end of the
talking about.
fight. Hana is now able to learn her divine skill as well, and Therion is falling close behind. Alphen, however, still has a ways to go. And we get Gustav's shield. Nice.
Damn it.
Curse my blade. But the victory is yours.
We have a winner.
He yields! He yields! All hail the unbending blade! A new king of the arena is crowned. 3 cheers for Olbrich Eisenberg. Alright, we did get those true cheers. Did you see that, lads?
That's it.
The Black Knight fought bravely, but the unbending blade has won the day. He won! Did you see that, Ned? He won! Of course I did. I saw every blow land, and my own wounds ached just watching.
Well played.
A good fight.
Agreed.
Aye, it was that. No shame in losing to the likes of you.
Is it so?
On another day, you could have been the victor.
So,
Aye, mayhap. But today is your day, and I'll keep my word. When you're ready, come by my room at the inn, and I'll tell you what I know.
As you wish.
I will see you anon.
Gather round.
The bards will sing of this duel for years to come. All hail the new king. I won, but I'm no closer to understanding why I wield my blade. Alright, looks like we've got some travel banter on our hands. This one is between Olbrich and Alphen. By the gods, Olbrich, you're invincible. Or near enough to be the same. Nay, I'm just a man who carries a sword and has learned how to use it. Today I was better than my opponent. No more, no less. If you say so. Hey ho? What is it? You've picked up an injury there, my friend. You can't hide it from me. If you don't treat cuts, they can get the rot, and then you'll be in trouble. So stop pretending it's nothing, and let me fix it for you. It's my job, after all. Thank you. I shall repay you. Aw, shucks. You don't need to do that. Was our HP and SP refilled? No, they weren't. Alright, looks like this one is going to be on me. Alright. This inn is awfully small.
Ah, welcome. Make yourself comfortable. A deal's a deal. You want to find Erhardt, and I'll honor my side of the bargain. But let's take it slow. There's much we have to talk about, you and I.
If you say so. But what about?
Sir Erhardt, of course, and what I know of him.
I'm listening.
Now, where to begin? Tell me, Sir Ulbrich, are you familiar with the land from which Sir Erhardt hailed?
Actually, not really. I don't think we've ever learned. Because we know Ulbrich's from Hornburg. But I don't recall ever hearing about where Erhardt might have been. He might have been from the same kingdom. But from where? It's anyone's guess.
Some border town in the far reaches of Hornburg. Or so he once told me.
Aye, a peaceful village called Grind. At least it was till it was razed in the war. 'Twas long before Lord Erhardt became a knight that he lost his home. After that, he joined a band of sellswords for a spell. It was there he got an idea in his head.
What are you playing at?
And so he finally came to serve Hornburg and the Crown as a spy.
Damn.
Oh, preposterous. You mean to tell me that Erhardt meant to betray us all along?
His eyes always burned with fire when he told the tale. The King of Hornburg turned his back on us, he'd said, and sat on his ass as our homes burned.
Nonsense. King Alfred cared for all his subjects. He would never...
Lord Erhardt claimed otherwise. Either way, he was a man on a mission.
If that's true, that means he'd been plotting the downfall of Hornburg for years.
An entire empire felled by one man.
Revenge is made all the sweeter by the passage of time. How sweet it must have been for him when Hornburg fell at last.
I wonder if he's come to regret that decision now. Because revenge is never fulfilling.
I don't pretend to admire his deeds, nor claim they are honorable. But then, I've never known the pain and anguish Sir Erhardt was forced to bear.
And we'll probably never know. There's only so much that can be told through word of mouth. Who knows what Erhardt might have lost in the fire? Friends, family.
Though I wonder
It's anyone's
sometimes
guess.
how it made him feel to see justice done. If winning his revenge put his heart at ease. I never asked him, and he never told me. But of all the men in this world, mayhap he'd tell you.
You look up to the man, don't you?
He taught me to be a true warrior. And I dare say he was a friend as well. I know of little else but the ways of battle. Whatever his sins might have been, I was proud to call him a brother.
As was I. Thank you.
So where can we find him
Happy to
now?
have the company and a willing ear. You'll find Sir Erhardt in the desert town of Wellspring.
Wellspring, you say?
If you do, well, I trust you'll do what's right.
Even if that means I slay him? Your friend, your mentor, your brother.
If that is what you believe he deserves, I reckon he'll accept his fate. And so will I.
What does Ulbrich intend to do with Erhardt? I find it doubtful, at the very least. To say that'll kill him straight up.
Whatever the cause he fought for, it does not excuse his deeds. He slew the king he had taken a sworn oath to protect.
That is true.
I will listen to what he has to say. That much I can promise you, but no more.
Huh. What next?
Does Gustav have the right of it? Did Erhardt wield his sword for the sake of revenge? If so, does he still wield it, even though the thirst for vengeance has been sated? Could it be that we are the same? Has Erhardt, too, lost his purpose?
There's only one way we'll be able to find out. Alright, looks like this will be our final travel banter
Interesting.
between Ulbrich and Therion. An old friend, eh? Erhardt? Aye, I called him friend, once upon a time. But it ended the day he struck down our king. And you still want to see him again? I would speak to him. There is something I need to know. And you think meeting him will give you closure? What happens if you don't like the answer you get? Are you sure you're not doing this for your own self-satisfaction? Perhaps you are right. But I must see him if I'm to put the past behind me. I won't try and stop you. In fact, I think I'll stick around and see how this one unfolds. Be my guest. Our party still hasn't been healed up. God damn it. Alright. Party should be healed up now. Great. Alright. I think we're ready to head on out of town now.
Hey! Where are you running off to?
What does it matter? The tourney is over. Our bargain is concluded.
It is, but that doesn't mean we can't bid each other Godspeed.
Phew. Got you in the nick of time. We won't let you go sneaking away without so much as a fare thee well.
Of course. Pray forgive my manners. I could not have gotten this far without you. Both of you. You have my thanks.
And you have ours. So, if I can be so bold, where are you off to next?
The Sunlands. A town called Wellspring. To finish what I started here.
And then?
I don't know. Perhaps I'll return to the village I came from before here.
That's right. Ulbrich doesn't have much of a way of a home anymore, doesn't he?
If you've already got a place to call home, then maybe this means nothing. But if you're looking for a new line of work, you could do worse than being a full-time champion.
The offer is welcome, but it's not the life for me.
Thought you might say that, but I had to ask, huh?
If you ever have a change of heart, just drop on by. Or even if you don't, you'll always be welcome here.
Thank you, friend. I may do just that. In the meantime, take care of those wounds.
Don't you worry about me. I'll be fighting fit soon enough, and ready to give a good showing at next year's tourney.
A good showing? Now there's an inspiring goal. If you want to stick around in my stable, I'll see you claim the throne.
Oi, oi! One step at a time, me lady. I ain't the unbending blade of Hornburg after all.
A title and a crest do not a swordsman make.
Aye, true enough. Maybe I will go and win it all. See what the betters will say about that. Tell you what, if they crown Ned king, you come back and we'll put on a duel the likes of which the city's never seen.
I like the sound of that.
I'd like that very much. But today, the road calls. Till our paths cross again, my friends.
And so did Ulbrich leave Victor's Hollow behind him, with new knowledge of Erhardt's past and present. Now Ulrich must find Erhardt, and God's willing, the truth, even if it means crossing blades with his erstwhile friend. And so to the Sunlands and the desert oasis of Wellspring, Ulrich's journey continues. That's it. That's every character's Chapter 2 completed. The next time we meet an Octopath traveler, we will be making the trek to Still Snow, where we will hopefully get to begin Honnet's Chapter 3. Because I don't know if we'll be able to go in level order. Alphen's Chapter 3 requires him to be level 32. It would be easier for us to go to that next. Ulbrich's Chapter 3 is the same with level 32. Therion's is slightly higher, with a recommended level of 36. Actually, it might look like Honnet's Chapter 3 is going to be the last we're going to take on. Well, it's settled then. The next time we meet, we'll be going to the Riverlands and heading off to Saintsbridge, where we will be able to begin Alphen's Chapter 2. Until then, guys, I'll be taking a quick save, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care.